intro here for the Bear Pack. Before we get into this video, we wanted to share that we are growing here on this channel, and that is all due to your guys' love and support. The growth has been amazing. So as we grow, we wanted to give you guys some goals to work towards as we get into this football season. We're going to pull them up right now. Here are our goals. We're currently sitting at about 6,700 subs on this channel. So at 7K subs, we're going to have a Bobby Witt Jr. bobblehead giveaway. I got that at the first game of the Kansas City Royals opening day. It is still in the box. Haven't taken it out. It's in great condition. So that's going to be a good prize. And by the way, Bobby Witt Jr., 20 home runs now in the season. He's having a great second half of the year. 8K subs. We're going to have a jersey giveaway. We've done a lot of jersey giveaways. We'll probably do 2 jersey giveaways at 8K. 9K subs. Sports memorabilia giveaway. That can be anything from a jersey to a sports card to something else in reason. We don't want to be giving away a LeBron James signed game jersey, but we will try our best on that sports memorabilia giveaway. 10K subs, our big one. $1,000 giveaway. When we get there, we'll probably have people decide in the chat what they want to do with that. We can either have 10, 100, 2, 500, or just $1,000 giveaway, whichever one anybody wants. And then the 12K subs, we're going to try to send somebody to a game of their choice, 2 tickets each. We are very excited for this football season as it is our money maker. We did great last season, looking to ride that momentum into this season. So if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and don't miss out on these upcoming season. Enjoy the video, guys. We'll see you guys on the other side. All right, guys, let's get into some MLB picks and props for Friday, August 11th slate of games. Before we look at that leaderboard, we do have a live tomorrow. We do have a Bear Pack member coming on for our trivia. It's going to be a $100 trivia giveaway and $50 for the chat. So all you got to do tomorrow, show up for our live at 8 p.m. Central, win $50 potentially in the chat. It's going to be fun. We're going to have some games. We're going to have some categories. We're going to have some topics to talk about. It's going to be a good time. Join us tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Central. Guys, let's get into that leaderboard. Trey, start us off.
Yes, and I'm excited to see everyone in the chat. Make sure to drop hello and say hello to all of us. But I went 0-1 yesterday because I gave out the Braves -1.5 on the full game run line versus the Pirates. And the Braves, they lost this game, and it absolutely shocked me because they went up 4-0 in the first 2 innings, and then they completely crumbled, allowing 7 straight earned runs, and ended up losing this game by a score of 7-5. It really pained me to watch. Come on, Braves, don't do that to me.
Seth?
I'm 0-0 right now as the Rockies and Dodgers do not start until 9:15. So I still fully expect the Dodgers to cover the -1.5 on the -1.5 on the money line there.
Yeah, I'm going to lose. I'm going to say I'm 0-1. I had the Washington Nationals on the run line plus 1.5. You guys see Javi Baez strike out today on that wide pitch? That's what the Nationals do every single time they have runners in scoring position. It's disgusting to watch. Anybody have Patrick Corbin on the bingo card going 5 innings, 7 walks, 1 hit, no earned? I did not. The Washington Nationals could not give him any run support. They're going to lose the game at 6-1 right now. They're probably going to lose the game 6-1. So I'm going to count it as a loss. We're going to move on to today. Start us off, Trey.
Yeah, so I'm going to start us off with the Cincinnati Reds at Pittsburgh Pirates game. And I'm really excited to watch this game because both these teams love to compete. In Cincinnati, they're only a half game behind the Marlins for the last spot in the NL wildcard with a 60-57 record. 31-25 on the road this season. They've been road warriors all season long. In Pittsburgh, they're coming off a surprisingly competitive series against the Braves, but they still have the 4th worst record in the National League with a 52-63 record, 28-30 at home this season. I'm just going to be taking the better team here on the money line. Give me the Cincinnati Reds on the money line here. They just have the better pitcher and the much better hitters in this game because the Reds, they're throwing out one of my favorite rookies in this game in Andrew Abbott. And Abbott, he's been absolutely elite in his 12 starts this season because he's turned that to a 6-3 record with a 2.93 ERA paired with an impressive 1.14 whip. So look for Abbott to come in this game with a ton of confidence. And the Pirates, they're throwing out Johan Oviedo in this game. He's been below average in his 23 starts because he's turned that to a 6-11 record with a 4.18 ERA paired with a 1.36 whip. And like I said earlier, this Reds team is a lot better at hitting the baseball because Cincinnati, they enter this game as the 9th highest scoring offense in the MLB. They average 4.82 runs per game. In Pittsburgh, they're all the way down there at 4.17 runs per game. And that checks in as the 7th lowest in the MLB. So give me the better team, the better hitters, and the much better pitcher in this game in the Reds. I'm taking them on the money line versus the Pirates.
Seth?
Yeah, so for my game pick, I'm going to be taking the Brewers -1.5 on the money line against the Chicago White Sox. This matchup is going to consist of Corbin Burns and Michael Kopech. I'm going to start with Kopech here on this one because this one actually kind of plays into my game prop that you'll see a little bit later. But Kopech has been super home run prone this year. He's given up 24, and he's given up 7 of those in his last 5 games. So he has struggled a little bit right now, to say the least. And on top of that, he's a pitcher who walks a ton of batters. I think he only trails Blake Snell, but the level of those two are completely different. So he only trails Blake Snell in walks this year. And to make matters worse for him, the Brewers are ranked number 5 in walks per game. So this is a team that's not afraid to sit up there and get runners on into scoring position. So, and then to play on Milwaukee, it's going to be Corbin Burnes, who has been really good of late. He's allowed 6 runs in 18 innings, 2 per start. And Burnes is really good on the road this year. He has a 3 ERA, and the White Sox are only hitting .206 against him in his career. So this is not going to be a pretty game for the White Sox. And even if the White Sox somehow do get Burnes' pitch count up, Brewers also have a top 10 bullpen in the league. So White Sox will not be scoring runs on this bullpen either. I feel really comfortable taking the Brewers at -1.5 on the money line, just due to who the White Sox have going out on the mound and Michael Kopech.
Yes, Seth, I like that play. For my play today, I'm going to be looking at the Colorado Rockies going up against the Los Angeles Dodgers. I'm going to take a very big underdog in this game. I'm going to be playing the Colorado Rockies on the money line, plus 260 in this spot. If you want to grab them on the run line at plus 128, more power to you. But I'm going to take the big win tomorrow, trying to line my pockets with a little bit of extra cash going into the weekend. And I'm going to make this the game of the month as well. I love this play, mainly because we're going to get Austin Gomber on the mound, who I have talked about a lot this season. He'll be going up against Lance Lynn, who has that big name, but I still have some concerns with him on the mound for the Dodgers. We're going to start with Austin Gomber, who has had quite the turnaround over the last several games, only giving up 2 earned runs over his last 3 starts, going 6+ innings in all 3 of those games. Austin Gomber has actually gone 6+ innings in 7 straight starts as he's dealing right now for the Rockies. The big reason why he's been pitching better is because he's doing it on the road more often now, as he's bringing his ERA all the way down to 3.59 on the season on the road compared to his 6.82 ERA at home. On the road, he's a much better pitcher, and it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out why. It's because at home he has to pitch in the higher altitude. He has given up 51 earned runs at home compared to 21 on the road, and this will be a road game for the Rockies, so I like Gomer in this spot. On the other side, it's going to be Lance Lynn. He has struggled for most of the season, but he had a very good start in his last game, going 7 innings against the Padres, giving up just 1 earned run. On the season, though, for Lance Lynn, he has an ERA over 6, and he has given up 3+ earned runs in 8 of his last 10 appearances. I know that the Rockies aren't the best team in the world, but they can put the bat on the ball, ranking just below the Dodgers in hitting this season at 15th in the MLB. The reward for this game is way too high not to take the Rockies in the money line, so that's where I'm going. Game of the month, Rockies on the money line to beat the Dodgers, plus 260. Guys, let's go over to the player props. Trey, start us off.
I love the gumption on you, but I went 1-0 yesterday on the player props. I gave out Matt Olson over 1.5 total bases versus the Pirates, and Olson, he went off in this game, which felt great because he finished with a home run and a single, so cashing in with 5 total bases there. And it felt great because he got walked 3 times 2 nights ago for Seth. So he hit for me. So thank you, Matt Olson.
Seth?
Yeah, a little upset about that intentionally walking of Matt Olson the other night, but take what we get out of it. I'm glad he hit for you today, so that is good. You got us a win on the board. Mookie Betts is still yet to play. He has to get 1.5 total bases on Ty Blotch.
Easy.
Mookie went hitless last night, so I don't see it happening again tonight. So give me Mookie to cover this. I see him doing it.
Yeah, and then I also went 1-0. We're looking for the sweep tonight with Mookie. I think he's going to do it. I had Trey Turner over 1.5 bases. He continues to impress. He hit a home run in the 6th inning, I believe, a 2-run shot to give the Phillies a 2-1 lead. So he's still feeling himself. He's still hot at the plate. We're looking to sweep the board. Let's do it again tomorrow, though, boys. Trey, start us off.
Hey, if Mookie hits a dinger, that's a 3-dinger parlay if you guys put that in.
I called it last night. First at bat, he's going to hit a home run, so we'll see.
I love it.
Be spicy. But my player prop, it's going to be Juan Soto here, over 8.5 fantasy score versus the Diamondbacks. Whatever this number comes out to, I will be smashing it. I don't even know if it'll be 8.5 because Soto, he's entering this game with some serious negative momentum. Over his last 4 games, he's a whopping 1 for 16 with 0 walks over that span as well. But I do expect Soto to turn around in this game versus Arizona because we have a lot of great factors working for us in this game. And the first one is that this is a road game because Soto, he's batting a lot better on the road this season. He has a 298 batting average with an impressive 419 on base percentage on the road this season. And the second one is his matchup here versus Ren Nelson, because Nelson, he's been absolutely terrible in his 10 home starts this season because he's turned that to a 2-4 record with an 8.01 ERA paired with a brutal 1.90 whip. Nelson, he's almost allowed 2 base runners per inning whenever he's pitching at home. And I expect Soto to be one of those to ding him up early in this game. And the third reason is because Nelson, he's a right-handed pitcher. And Soto, he's been rocketing right-handed pitching all season because he has a 279 batting average with a 428 on-base percentage versus right-handed pitching. Soto has been finding bases all day versus right-handers, and I expect it to continue in this game. So give me Juan Soto to go over 8.5 fantasy score versus the Diamondbacks.
I love it, Trey. Seth?
Yeah, guys, as I mentioned in my game pick, my player prop goes off of that one a little bit. I touched base on Michael Kopech quite a bit in my game pick as to why I wanted the Brewers in that one. But I'm taking Michael Kopech over 2.5 walks. I'm going to keep this short because it's pretty self-explanatory here on this one. Like I told in the game picks, Kopech has the second most walks in the MLB. And not only that, he's facing a Brewers team that ranks number 5 in walks per game. So this is a team that is not afraid to just sit on him until he can prove he can throw strikes. On top of that, over his last 5 games, Kopech has hit over 2.5 walks 4 out of the 5 games. So this is a guy that has been notorious for walking batters. So just into context, he went 4 base on balls, 4 base on balls. Then he had a 1 base on ball game, but then went back to 5 base on balls and 4 base on balls. So this is a guy that just cannot find control of the strike zone, and the Brewers are really patient at the plate. I don't really have anything more to say on this. I think he hits over 2.5 walks again, like he's been notorious to do.
Yeah, his command is struggling this year, so I do like that play as well. For my player prop today, I'm going to be looking at Jesus Luzardo to go under 2.5 earned runs allowed against the New York Yankees. I like this play for us, even though Jesus Luzardo has been beaten up a couple times in the last 2 starts. Over his last 2 games, he's given up 8 earned runs over 10 innings of work, but on the season, he still has a 3.52 ERA. If we try to look past his last 2 games, he has been fantastic for most of the year, and he went on a stretch of 6 consecutive games from the end of June to the end of July of allowing 2 runs or less in all 6 of those games. He also had a stretch of games where he allowed 0 earned runs for 3 straight while striking out 8 batters in all 3 games as well. He is going to get the job done in this game going up against a very bad offensive New York Yankees team who is now sitting at 29th in the MLB with a 232 batting average. Take the Yankees offense to continue to struggle as we see a very good performance from Jesus Luzardo going under 2.5 earned runs allowed. Guys, that's going to do it for our MLB player props and game picks for Friday, August 11th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Just want to let everyone know that while we do give out free picks, plays, and predictions on our YouTube channel, we also have a website for you to check out. On our website, bearsprofitplays.com, you can subscribe to the website absolutely free with an email and gain access to our written articles about upcoming sporting events. If you're really looking to make some cash, we have an option to become a member of our website. If you become a member, you will gain access to our Locks of the Week, which are written articles that go in depth as to why we are picking that particular outcome. As of now, our member plays have been red hot, hitting over 60% of our plays. If you don't want to become a member, it's no sweat. We are here to try and make you guys some money. That's our main goal. So come on over to bearsprofitplays.com and subscribe for free. Check us out, follow our free picks, and see for yourself that our member plays are a great investment for you. Thanks for watching.